Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching the English News of Bình Phước radio, television station, and newspaper. I'm Hình with the latest news for today. Delegation of National Assembly deputy visits local policy beneficiaries. Effective implementation of forestry investment policies. State President meets with Cuban National Assembly President. Southeast key economic region record strong export growth. A delegation of the National Assembly deputy of Bình Phước province visited and presented gifts to policy beneficiary and revolutionary contributor in Đông Phú district and Đông Xoài city on the occasions of the 77th anniversary of War Invalids and Martyrs.
The delegation visited and gifted 40 policy beneficiary families, including those of war invalids and revolutionaries contributors in Tân Phú Town, Tân Tiến Commune, Đông Phú District, and Đông Xoài City. They also visited and presented gifts to Vietnamese heroic mother Hà Thị Tần in Tiến Hưng Commune, Đông Xoài City. During this visit, the delegation showed great care by inquiring about the health and well-being of the Vietnamese heroic mothers, war invalids, and the families of those who contributed to the nation. They encouraged these families to uphold their revolutionary tradition, serving as shining examples for younger generations.
Chairwoman of Bình Phước People Committee had requested the Provincial Department of Agriculture and Rural Development to review and amend current legal document on forestry investment and development policy, ensuring alignment with Government Decree number 58 of 2024 on certain forestry investment policies.
Additionally, the department is asked to advise the Provincial People's Committee to effectively implement the Sustainable Forestry Development Program for the 2021-2025 period and sub-projects 1 and 3 under the National Target Program for Socio-Economic Development in Ethnic Minority and Mountainous Areas for the 2021-2030 period. The department is also tasked with reviewing the programs and investment activities that have been developed or approved within the province to ensure legal compliance. The department is requested to advise the Provincial People's Committee on mobilizing and allocating resources to effectively implement these policies. The department should review and balance the local budget to carry out investment policies for forest protection and development as stipulated in Decree number 58. Additionally, they should review, balance, adjust, and supplement funding and allocate the local budget to carry out the activities and projects for forest protection and development as specified in the decree.
The Department of Culture, Sport and Tourism, in collaboration with the People Committee of Bù Gia Mập Communes and the Management Boards of Bù Gia Mập National Parks, had organized a training course on preserving and promoting traditional Monnong weaving. Nearly 50 artisans, village elders, reputable individuals, and Monnong youth attended the course in Bù Gia Mập Communes.
The training course is part of attempts to preserve folk culture values and spreading passion for traditional crafts among locals. It creates opportunities for artisans, village elders, reputable individuals, and Monnong youth to gradually practice and promote the traditional cultural values of the community in general and specifically the traditional weaving. Weaving is a long-standing traditional craft of the Monnong people that produces household items and working tools such as baskets, sieves, woven fish traps, among others. Over the years, the traditional weaving of the Monnong people in Bình Phước has become a significant cultural hallmark of the province. The craft has been maintained and preserved to this day.
Ladies and gentlemen, President of the National Assembly of People Power of Cuba, Esteban Lazo Hernandez, has arrived in Hanoi to attend the state funeral of Party General Secretary Nguyễn Phú Trọng on July the 24th. The Cuban guests were received by Vietnamese leaders.
President Talum expressed gratitude for the heartfelt condolences from Cuba, noting that this reflects the strong camaraderie between Vietnam and Cuba. President Lazo Hernandez conveyed deep sorrow from the Cuban Party, State, National Assembly, and people, praising Party General Secretary Nguyen Phu Trong's contributions to Vietnam and the enduring Vietnam-Cuba partnership. He emphasized that the Party General Secretary's passing is a significant loss for both nations, highlighting his role as a dedicated friend and supporter of the bilateral relationship between Vietnam and Cuba.
More than 60 Vietnamese enterprises are taking part in the 8th China South Asia Expo and the 28th Kunming Import and Export Fair, which opened in Kunming City, Yunnan Province of China on July 23rd.
The event, which lasts until July 28th, brought together 2,000 enterprises from 82 countries and territories all over the world. The Vietnamese businesses are showcasing the country's key products, such as seafood, coffee, cashew nuts, footwear, wooden products, and handicrafts. The event features 15 exhibition areas, including those on architectural science and technology, manufacturing, culture, modern agriculture, and food and lifestyle, among others. Notably, this year, a cafe booth is organized for the first time, with the participation of more than 160 businesses. Through 7 editions, the expo has attracted more than 18,000 foreign businesses to participate, more than 4 million visitors, with successful foreign transactions reaching more than $100 billion.
The Southeast key economic region has maintained its role as the economic engines of the country, with export growth recorded in all regional localities so far this year.
Binh Duong, an industrial hub in the south, reported that in the first 5 months of this year, the province earned nearly over $13 billion from exports, up 13% year-on-year. Meanwhile, Dong Nai province exported nearly $9.3 billion worth of goods in the 5-month period and imported over $6.4 billion worth of products, resulting in a trade surplus of more than $2.8 billion. Ho Chi Minh City's import-export value continued to expand in January-May, which stood at over $55 billion in 2023. Vietnam's goods export turnover exceeded $190 billion in the first half of this year, an annual rise of over 14%. The growth was driven by both domestic and foreign invested sectors.
A total of 350 diverse and creative artwork will be pushed up for sales online in Vietnamese and British markets, organized by the auction halls on July 27 and July 28. The auctions also aim to mark the 100th establishment anniversary of the Indochina's College of Fine Art.
Artworks of the early graduates of the Indochina College of Fine Arts, such as Lê Phổ, Ma Trung Thứ, and Vũ Cao Đam, will be offered at the auction, which will open with the theme of the 20th century Vietnamese art. The focal point of the auction delves into the Resistance art period in the northern Vietnam, showcasing prominent artists like Lưu Công Nhân, Lê Huy Hòa, Trần Lưu Hậu, Nguyễn Trọng Kiểm, and Trần Đông Lương. Their works predominantly reflect Williams, capturing the pulse of the era and the nation. Moving to the south, until 1975, within just 2 decades, talented artists such as Nguyễn Phước, Nguyễn Trung, Nguyễn Khai, Hồ Hữu Thụ, and many others resonated, yearning for creativity and innovation amidst the aftermath of the 30 years of intense war. The Indochina College of Fine Arts was officially established in 1924, marking a crucial turning point in Vietnamese art history. It began enrolling students in 1925, and over its 20 years of history, the school nurtured a community of quality artists, elevating Vietnam's art beyond anonymity.
And that's the end of our bulletin. To rewatch our news, please download BPTV Go or visit our website and YouTube channels. Thank you for watching and see you in our next bulletin.